You're on.
So I'm Nicolas Patel. I'm the winemaker for the Nicolas Patel winery. I come from a family who were established in Volnay, a small village in Burgundy, in 1964. They built a small estate called Domaine de la Pousse d'Or. My father was the owner or winemaker, and I came back to work for him in 1992. We bring the estate in organic vineyards from 1992 to 1997, and then my father died. So I decided to start my own little business, Nicolas Patel. We're buying grapes from all the coast, from south to north, and we do the winemaking in Nuit Saint-Georges.
Yesterday we tasted, and you've been on tour doing a lot with the 2007 vintage that's about to be released and whatnot. Tell us a little bit about maybe your new wines and how they work in with the 2007 vintage.
Okay, so 2007 vintage, it's I will call it a very nice and generous vintage. We have a very, very long growing season, which means that the starting of the growing was very early, was in March 2007, so we have a very, very long time of growing from that to the picking. We pick between the end of August and the end of September, so it was a very, very long recolt or very, very long harvest. We start the first vintage for the estate wines with this vintage. We have vineyards all Côte de Beaune, and we pick between the Savigny-les-Beaunes at the end of August, and we finish with the Saint-Romain at the end of September. So the estate is 100% organic farming, and we're trying to be as less interventionist in terms of winemaking as we can. So.
And you've got you've got a division now between Domaine and Maison Potel?
Yes, we have two wineries. So I run the winery in Saint-Georges. I have a winemaker with me in Beaune, helping for the harvest for the estate wines. For the moment, we have two separate wineries. Maybe in the future we will bring things together, but for the moment, because the estate is 100% organic, I don't want to, having a sharing with the other wines, and that's it.
Okay. And if you could pick one white and one red out of the 2007 vintage that you personally like or would recommend, do you have a favorite?
I really like the Savigny-les-Beaunes Premier Cru des Peuillets. We tried it together today at the tasting. It's pure, elegant, very rich, good color Pinot Noir. It's been picked. It was about 12.4 degree alcohol, so it's not very high. It's good for the vintage because there is a lot of fruit. There is a good tannin structure, but not too much. They're very soft, they're very round, and the acidity was very, very good for me. Nice pH. So the wines are showing very nicely young, and you can keep the wines if you want, but as young, reflecting, I think, the great potential of Pinot Noir. And then for the whites, I love my Saint-Romain cuvée, because Saint-Romain, it's not well known. It's a small village on top of Burgundy. It's we have three different types of soil, three different exposition. So we pick during 10 days those cuvées. At the end, we put a part of it in inox tanks, a part of it in big barrels, 600 liters, and then the rest in a normal barrel, 228. And the wines is very, very fresh, very mineral character, but has a very good intensity.
Okay,
so
great.
Young wine, young drinking.
I know you've got a lot going on with the new winery and everything, but is there anything else that we should expect for you? Any kind of new projects, or where do you see yourself, or is that just enough?
No, Stéphane will talk about the project we have together in the Beaujolais, but
okay,
voilà, that's a partnership.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.